Hello, and welcome back to the channel. I wanted to do a quick video on what I did this summer with the face mask and my microscope. I thought I had already done a video, but I looked at my playlist and I don't see it. It's not here, so I don't even remember where I uploaded it or even if I did upload it, but I don't have it anymore. So I'm doing a new one. What I did was I took the mask. This is my normal mask it's a single-use mask, but I kept it in the truck, and when I'd go to the post office or the store, I'd wear it. Probably had it a week, well, 2 weeks maybe in the vehicle, and wore it each time I went in. I wear a different one at work and things like that. But this is one I just had in the truck. So I cut a little slice out of the kind of the side. It's not over here right where my mouth and nose would be. It is kind of off to the side. So I took the piece that I cut out and I put it underneath the microscope. Now this is not zoomed in or anything. It's like low zoom, and this is the fibers of the mask. Well, when you start to zoom in, this is where the mask is kind of melted together in some places to hold it together. If you actually look on the mask itself, you see these little circles, these little white circles everywhere. These little white circles. That is this. That is kind of welded together, heated by heat to keep those fibers together. So I did pick up something, and I have no idea. It's either dust or pollen or mold spores or something like that because it was on my face. Probably no longer than 20 minutes. But then it would go right back in the truck. And this summer, hot in the truck, windows up, yada yada yada. So yeah, I caught something, um, and then I zoomed in on it. That is the same view. I've just really zoomed in on it with this shot. So I think it's dust. In my mind, it's dust. So we go back, but it does have like a little tail here. So I was thinking that might be pollen, and that's what catches it. That's what I think this is. Catches it as it comes through the mask. Now this is definitely pollen. This is pollen. That's a pollen spore. It was stuck on the blue thing is part of the mask. It is nothing, but this is something that got caught on the mask fibers. Here's another one. Now this one was, I think it's this one, was really interesting. No, it may not be this one, but it is a mold spore, I believe, or pollen. It was over here, and now this one is here, so you can see both sides. And I have no idea if this is on the inside of the mask or the outside of the mask. I don't know if this was coming in and it hit here, or if it's coming out of my mouth as I cough or whatever, after putting the mask on or breathing. My cousin said it's booger fragments. So this one was interesting because it is a mold spore that hooked onto one of the strands. And then it opened and started growing. This is growing in my mask while it sat in the warm car. This is the same picture. It does have four, I don't know, legs, I don't know, roots, whatever you want to call them. It has four of them. After it opened up, these two went really far, a long way. They were reaching out. This was the very end of it, one of its legs. I'll go back a picture. This is it coming down from the spore. It come growing down, and then the next picture is the tip of it right here. And there it is in kind of all of its glory. It landed here and then grew, and it is growing. Now I've actually saved this piece. I've got it airlocked in a container. I'm going to get it out next year and see if anything happens to it. But just taking that short piece off from the side is what I caught. Now, when we talk about coronavirus, this I'll show you. I'm going backward. Here is that little piece, the pollen. Here's the bigger piece of mold spore. Let's go back to this piece right here. Now I'm just going to scroll in. This thousands of times larger than the coronavirus spores. That's those little things you see on the news and the little icons that they show of the with the little crowns on them. It's thousands of times smaller than this. So the mass debate on whether or not these masks work, of course it works. It saved this from either going in my lungs or going into somebody else's lungs if it came out of me. But the coronavirus spore is so minute. It is so infinitesimally small. I just don't see how these are going to work. I don't see how they're going to work. I put mine on. I'm required to by, from where I work and things like that. We're required to. I do because I don't want to get, people. I work like in a group home setting, so I don't want to get them sick. If I go out to a restaurant, which I don't, but if I was to, I would definitely wear my mask because I don't want to take it back to a group home. And a lot of people say, well, group home people, they're not out shopping. They're not out at restaurants. Let's open up the restaurants. But the workers are out shopping and going. So I know it's a great debate. You can put in the comments, if you want to, what you think about it. I'll listen to anything and everything. Yeah, that little piece I saved, I might look at it next year. I hope you liked the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.